Hello there, I'm Susie Moore, and today we're talking about 5 easy ways to be more charismatic in an instant. Now, before we begin, please remember to subscribe to this channel if you like these videos, and remember to give that like button some love. Now, charisma is something we all kind of want more of. We know the charismatic people in our lives, and we kind of want to emulate them because charisma means that, we want to be around you. You influence us. We love you and want to follow you. So here are 5 hacks that you can become far more like that charismatic person you know easily. The first is to listen. Charismatic people listen more than they speak in most cases, and people love to talk about themselves. Most of us love to talk most of the time. So if you can be the person who's actively listening and engaging, not just waiting for an opportunity to speak, you are naturally more charismatic. We love a good listener as a human being, almost more than anything else. So listen actively, make eye contact, repeat back what the person is saying, actually paraphrasing their language, and you might be the most charismatic person in the room. The second thing that you can do is to create what's called the halo effect, which is to create a connection with somebody as soon as you can within a few minutes of meeting them. What that means is to simply establish something that you both have in common. Maybe you both live in Florida. Maybe you both love basketball. Maybe you both love a certain designer or a certain movie. Whatever it is, that builds the foundation of all of your future conversations, which makes the other person think that you're going to be aligned in far more ways than that one initial connection. It builds trust, it builds likability, and it makes you far more charismatic when somebody believes they have a lot in common with you. Point number 3 is always to be optimistic, to be smiling. And this requires us ditching some of the qualities that we sometimes think are funny or cute. And that means a lot of the negative things that we do. It's far more attractive to be pro something than to be anti something. So to be pro a certain activity, to be pro a certain actress, to be pro a certain way of doing things versus anti something. Negativity simply naturally repels. So if you can be positive, upbeat, optimistic, and this does take a little bit of inner work, you're naturally going to be far more engaging than someone who's negative and critical and anti a lot of things. It's easy to do this. Just focus on what it is that you like, stuff that you're pro, beliefs, people, things that just, mean something to you. Talk about those things and lean on your natural optimism towards them to become more engaging with the people around you. Important side note here, my friends, optimism isn't naivety. It is leadership. It is so easy to be heavy. Look around you. Most people are kind of negative, frowning, hard on life, hard on themselves, hard on their environment. It takes a bit of work to be the upbeat one. So if you can master that, charisma is yours. Point number 4 is to be welcoming. We've all been that person on the fringe of a group, someone who's new, someone who's nervous or anxious, and we've had someone kind invite us in. We want to be that person. Someone who's charismatic is aware of their surroundings. They want the people around them to feel good and to feel comfortable. And when you do this, not only are you being generous, but charisma is yours because you're the person who just makes everybody feel good and safe. And trust me, those are the people that we always want around us. So if you see somebody on the outskirts, invite them in, be intentional about it, welcome them, introduce them, and find that common ground, that halo effect, wherever you can. Point number 5, this is an important one and it's very easy to overlook, and that is simply be easy to be with. We all have those friends or people in our lives who are kind of difficult, but not very flexible. The restaurant choice, the time you meet, all sorts of things can be kind of tricky and hard to organize. If you're easy to be with, it's going to make people easily decide to want to be with you. So adopting more of an easygoing stance where you can, this doesn't mean compromise what matters to you. It means just being easygoing when you can will naturally make people gravitate towards you because it's easy. So ease matters. And if you're the easy person, the fun person to be with, it is really going to dial up that charisma of yours. So let me know which of these is your biggest takeaway. What can you start applying right now? What can you start having fun with? Charisma can be fun and easy if you allow it to be. Let me know in the comments and I'll see you in there.